And you're tuning into, and you're listening to It's Massive Wagwan. And reaching out to all the massive on the African continent. The fans in this show with your host. Monday to Friday. Love, respect, and justice for all. Big up, massive.
Cities together around the world. Around the world. Seven. All your favorites from the
Throw your hands in the air right now, man. Got thoughts. Yeah, Khaled, I see you. Yeah. Yeah. This happens. We from the Bronx, New York, things happen. The cats in the squad got a scar on their faces. It's a cold world and this is life. Got the phantom in front of the building, Trinity, yeah. It's too much to cope. Why you think called Don Rob? It's lost. Or maybe grand law. Just slow. Believe me and my people just come bubble. Back brother with the logo kids saying still lean back. I said my don't dance, you just fill up my pants and lean back, lean back, lean.
Into the wizard, my arms stay breezy, the dog stay good. When I just go to work so I can ride till I die with a match. In the club, but you know they not dancing, we dancing, gangsters don't dance. The hoodies, listen, we don't pay admission, and the bouncers don't check us in. And it really ain't a need for a VIP section in the middle of the day. My necklace started relaxing now, that's what the hell I'm gonna change. Change how we rock and shit and play.
Do the rock away. Hey, lean back.
Whoa.
All the way.
Lean back. This is why I sport the chinchilla hurt their fit.
Back, and of course, welcome back to another beautiful conversation. This is the Black Hot Fire Network radio station. In case you're here for the first time, great right there on TikTok. Shout out to also Nada J Sugar, who's tuning and streaming live with us also on Facebook, on YouTube. Internet is not yet back, okay, but I hope you guys can be able to. Nonetheless, karibuni sana to yet another beautiful conversation. 13 minutes on numbers, doing their things. But anyway, hope you are doing it's great. I can't complain. We're looking forward to be fixing the internet. Really seeing if you're gonna be able to get the feedback from the reach up everything and go back to our normal programs. I miss communicating with you so much, but I hope for those who would be catching the day, I recorded a show offline, and it was offline. It was our first time, and apparently our internet was not even about that. But we shall be actually doing a recap of what we were talking about TikTok, and also to those who did as well. That was yesterday. But for today's conversation, our conversation itself, literally, and we're talking about Germany, and they have committed right here in the African continent. And right now, but we shall be taking this to get to and what they did, them demanding actually foreigners in the African continent. And we're talking about Namibia. We'll talk about that as we get to share two similar videos. Namibia, what they are still doing. When so many articles, these people own majority and biggest percentage. You demanding me to leave your own country, and I'm literally invaded my own home. You've taken over the lands. Easy, it is super insane, but that is what we shall be talking about. I'll divided over democracy. I have an article to break down. Literally, Nigeria is actually marking 25 years of democracy, and how this is affecting and benefiting the country because in African people. And we shall also talk about the Malawi vice president plane crash that happened on Monday evening. And in case you didn't, so karibuni sana, that is where we shall be taking our focus. Where we can see shortages of water, and we talk about deforestation and the climate itself, because this is nothing to do with governments, the laws who are doing this deforestation, and it is taking a very big effect when you talk agriculture, literally food production. Those are some of the countries. So karibuni sana, that is our focus for today. And once again, I began with Fat Joe. Lean back, jam into that. I'm going back to one more jam, and of course, coming back, we would love to share. Kindly feel free. This is by the one and only. I don't know what you are grateful for, but personally, I'm grateful for life. Grateful. How about you? Karibu sana.
Families and love. My phone ringing, it's my girl and she. I'm thankful nakumbuka nikiwa kwa hiyo bed ya OC every day. Pain, but you was by my side telling me it'll be okay, baby. Girl, I couldn't even cry. My mom's on my side crying to go. I'm thankful I'm alive. Thankful to family and the homies by For the vibes, few dark days, but the devil is alive. Side, but nitoka hiyo
Short world class too.
wako ndani ya ward. Health declines, una your head up, don't let that weakness define you. You was made for a pop. Ghana, vita vitakatifu na uwezi luwa idea. Vita vitakatifu juu uwezi wa idea muda wa.
Yes, and of course, welcome the messenger playing right here on the Black Hot Fire Network radio station is latest. Subscribe and support Msani. We always say agree for an artist to sleep hungry. Support your like doesn't matter. And the same right here on the Black Hot Fire Network. Subscribe if you're here for the first time, and do ensure so you have the Black. If you are an Android user that is on the Google Play Store, you can find us amazing features. Imagine it can take you all the way to our website and purchase literally amazing stuff over there. So don't miss. Don't have time to stream live on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter. And I love the app because it gives you actually an easy time to like WhatsApp, Instagram, Telegram, family and friends as you stream live on the Black Hot Fire Network. Once again, my name is Joby, in case you're here for the first time. Shout out to Keith one more time, and to everyone who's listening to me sides of the world. In case you are in Africa, let me know the time on your time differences in Africa, yeah, if I'm not wrong. Yes, we do. 20 minutes past the top of the hour. Let me know what's the time on your today's conversation. We want to talk about a little bit of democracy. Being declared to be marking 25 years is actually coming with a lot of division, and we want to see what. So they're saying Nigeria, a nation notorious 5 years of democracy. Okay, the let me read that. The brass bands will play, but outside of Wednesday's official event, many may be wondering what the celebration is really for. You cannot eat democracy. That is number one. That's the brilliant thing I've ever. Cannot eat democracy, okay? Because that, do even most of us understand what type of democracy as a people? How does it serve you as a citizen? According to the Mzungu, who came up with the term, it's supposed to, in most of the cases, it's working against you. I see. That is number one. And I'm glad to see that you cannot eat democracy. It's a phrase of it has also been used what a population might demand of them. If let me read that again. As many Nigerians struggle to earn enough to live on that dramatically rising prices, some they are being governed. Apparently, the economy is rising. We couldn't even buy everything that we are supposed to get. Things have gone super high. Things have really skyrocketed. apparently it's in every African country. So if you talk about actually taxation, personally, worldwide, but I feel like every African country right now, the rest that are controlled by puppets, I feel like we are all suffering. Cost of living, of course, is high worldwide, but you literally escalating everywhere. It is so crazy. We're not supposed to, as Africa, as a continent, it's you know, we have to actually see each other and bear its own, you know, situation. With the rice, we can't call on Namibia to help us against each other as a continent, but it's sad because of this, which I believe is what we're talking about right here. This border division, people to be living in this hand-to-mouth situation, because that was the report we were getting from Nigeria at the beginning of the. As we get to continue, I see Keith has just joined the conversation. Karibu sana.
Asante sana Jovi, how are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm good. Can't complain.
Getting started with the conversation, and we're talking about 25 years of democracy, and I'm realized
Scam.
that we do not have democracy
No, there's no democracy nowhere on
African
the planet.
continent. This
There's no democracy nowhere on the planet, Jovi. It's a scam. It's all a lie. It's created by Machiavelli. So the ruling people that actually run the world cannot be seen. You put these fake people in front of you, which are puppets, so that the common man would be mad at them. Look at these elected officials. When your elected officials are most are backed by the people that actually run the government or the world. So this is a scam. You know, why did the African supposedly when they got independence tear down all the Europeans form of government rule? There's no African rule nowhere on the African continent. It's all European from its wicked ass education, wicked ass government, and its wicked ass corruption. There's nothing African in Africa. Crazy.
it is crazy, and this is why we need to go back to the people who really came up. We have worldwide. It's not literally phrases. Actually, specifically us as Africans, we never had these phrases like, you know, the democracy terms that we have today, and so what is actually here is a to favor only the person who came up with this idea, and that is the to the small hats, those who control and run the world. This is, and they understand very well, and I'm glad to see also like to understand that, hey, we've been living under fake democracy.
Yeah.
For me, this is truly a democratic country. What is justice? You know, why can justice work for me?
Exactly.
For me, I have a problem. It's supposed to be, there's a solution that do this without getting bribe. You know, if I want to be a coon, it's not gonna favor me at all. And as we get to continue with this, I literally love Africa because we've been so miseducated to even literally. I'm glad to see again. Yes, we have youths who are really with the bigger, literally the ability point fingers on those who have been using the not work for us, but literally for them. There's something you were saying yesterday about Haiti, Kenya not receiving money.
Yeah,
But
it's a
you said,
scam. They're not giving them
yeah,
no damn money. He said no.
you did say Ruto is doing all this because number one, he pardon, because he was pardoned, you know, he didn't
Exactly. You pardon.
to him and Uhuru. They became presidents, led the country, you know, of money they have been stealing, literally. That is what we can see
Yes.
today. Why Ruto pardoned, he was let to walk scot-free and you know, literally they did everything what is they're going to come and use him for. And we can see it today, literally good puppet, and he's acting like one. He's
Because he is
the
one.
article for you. I'm gonna find the article for you. Receive a lot of money. We might not literally see this as much as you are saying that the give Kenya money. Kenya already did pocket some funds. So
Might have been
we'll come back with that
might have been under the table. Might
on
have been some
WhatsApp.
funds that were under the table, but there were no funds by the U.S. Congress. U.S. Congress said no funds to Kenya. Let them do the shit themselves. They are our puppet state. They'll do what puppets do. They do what the fuck you're told to do as a puppet state.
And I'll share it with you later on your WhatsApp, and would love to see. But back to Nigeria. So they're saying that a survey to before the current crisis, and Nigerians surveyed were all satisfied with democracy. A worrying start most populous country, and nevertheless the same survey found to any other system of governance, perhaps because the big is still linger for many. The periods of civilian rule were short, governing the country for the most of time. A military coup will be almost impossible in Nigeria. Quote by Professor Kayode Sam to pronounce. He also say that the military itself has over time, and the military has been shown to be a very political class. I don't want to read all that, but in general, what they're trying to say right here is that Nigerians are literally, they have no hope current leadership, and no hope for democracy at that is when you
Nigeria's a corrupt-ass country. That's what they tell them.
Sadly, it's crazy to see, but again, majority of the woken people, it's women, which you actually did say. Have men who are speaking sense, understanding the history. But what really pinches me the most, looking at her, and I'm like, how are you this brilliant and you are Nigerian? It's crazy to question that. There are people like Anita Ivy, who's also a Kun but understands everything, who is from Ghana, from the West Africa. Who, I said what the man.
Oh, what about it?
Kun.
Yeah, he's a coon.
I said he's a Kun.
Yeah, he's a coon.
But
he's a coon because he doesn't really know how shit works. Hell, Dr. Mummy was his friend. I think he cut Dr. Mummy off for trying to teach his stupid ass. I think they, I think him and that what's his wife's name? The lady from Kenya, Trudy. They cut Dr. Mumby ass off. I don't even see him talking to Dr. Mumby no more.
They're not on the. Even if I was Dr. Mombi, there's no. I'm gonna. So sorry. Okay, it's level of mindset. Okay,
I know that's exactly. It's a. I know that's what I'm saying.
Like
That's,
money, and I'm trying to fight.
that's what I'm saying. It's a level of mindset. Yeah, I think the mindset is. Yeah, I think the mindset doesn't match anymore. In the beginning, yeah, they could go both do it because Dr. Mummy was still into that Christian shit. That she evolved and started learning more truth. You're right. The mindset changed, and you're right. You know, because they used to always be together. Dr. Mumby, Odie Meyer. So as soon as Dr. Mumby changed, that was a wrap. That was a wrap for that.
What the Maya was doing, showing the African Rwanda, showing how clean the city of Rwanda is, going.
But that's still good. Showing Africa, the Africans. That was still good. Showing Africa, the Africans.
Numbers,
Most
get pity from
Africans,
people who subscribe to.
well, most Africans don't have the money to travel, Joby. Most Africans don't have the money to travel, so it was good showing Africa to other Africans. That
Good kid. It is
I can't
good.
knock them
But
for
if you
that.
look at what the Maya didn't just do this, and these actually even most of these people are not doing this content as much as they do have the ability. Numbers.
Oh no, they're not doing the wake up. Oh yeah, they're not doing the wake up nobody because their numbers would be shattered. Like the other coon, the other coon is in Kenya. That him and the sis that I admire coon. Now that's a coon. That's a super coon there. That's a super coon. Him and his damn sister, those are super coons. But his sister moved to Jamaica though, Joby. The I admire guy from Kenya, his sister moved to Jamaica. She lives in Jamaica now. the one who was bathing with the white lady in the lake.
I am Mara already gave a white.
What do they do with a white woman?
He's already.
Oh shit! He got a child. He's got a baby. He's got a child. Yeah. Damn! I didn't know. I don't follow him like that. Damn! I didn't know he had a child. Shit! Of course, he wasn't gonna marry nobody. He wasn't gonna marry nobody black. He wasn't gonna marry nobody black. That's a super Kenyan coon. Are you crazy? He wasn't gonna marry nobody black. That coon ass nigga there.
Come on. It's in the blood. If
the sister's not as bad. I don't know. The sister was that, the whole family was loving white people. They're bathing in the river with white folks. But the sister moved to Jamaica. I was surprised. She moved to a black country. I was surprised she moved to a black country, Joe, but she moved to Jamaica. I was like, what? Not England? Not England? She moved to Jamaica. I said, not England? And she didn't move to England?
Look for no Jamaican there, okay? She's going to look for the white.
In Jamaica? Yeah, they got white. Yeah, they got white people. They got white people in Jamaica, but she's living amongst she's living amongst the black people, Joby. What's her goofy name? That's like one of the videos. Pull up. What's her name? What's her goofy name, Joby? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name?
Let me see. Let me just check.
D Mangwa. D Mangwa, some shit like that. Her name is D. Look for D Mangwa. Say D-Mongra in Jamaica. Put it up on YouTube. D-Mongra. Mangay, I don't know a damn name. In Jamaica. What's her name? D-Mongra? Mangawi? Whatever the fuck. I don't know. I know her
What
first name
about
is D. Her first name is D. Say D-Mongra in Jamaica. She lives in a black neighborhood. She lives. And they D-Mongra, D-Mangwa, hell's her damn name. You don't know anybody yet? That's that Kenyan coon
she's
sister.
called the Mwango?
Yeah, D-Mongra something, some shit like that. So push up D-Mongra in Jamaica. She lives in Jamaica. I was surprised. I said, she didn't move to England? she moved to Jamaica? I always wanted to live in Jamaica, man. All right. Okay. I don't look at her content either. I know her brother was even had a baby. Shit. This coon ass nigga had a baby? I had no idea. Oh, the Joey freeze? Joey might have froze on us.
I can hear you.
What is
Try
it?
to check the video.
Oh, okay. I want you to share the video.
I can
D-Monger. Why don't you share it? D-Monger and Jamaica. Why don't you share it with us?
just a
See
minute, kid.
what D-Monger's up to. Whatever fucking name is. In Jamaica. Wagwan. Wagwan, goddammit.
I can't believe
She said, I left Kenya. I moved. All I remember, she said, I left Kenya and I moved to Jamaica. It was my dream to live in Jamaica. Okay, calm down.
oh,
This is what she's in Jamaica. That's what,
see, she has
Hello.
many videos. She was in Togo.
let's just give one. I'll give it the token.
Okay.
Just say Jamaica, damn it. You know,
Kid, just a minute. God damn it. Just a
yeah,
minute.
her brother helped her. She been all over Africa. We just talking about
Ah.
she lives in Jamaica now.
Let me share this one.
Just say,
She
Yeah,
went to
she
school
lives-
in Jamaica.
she lives in Jamaica now. She moved from Kenya. She moved from Kenya to Jamaica. I was surprised.
Yeah,
You know,
I got it.
she's a cool brother. You ain't moved to England?
I great strength. Thank you. Let me share my internet is a shower. In the river. Let me bathing or something. You know, just doing some goofy. Try your offline. Why? I don't know offline. All right.
And they're walking around Jamaica. Oh, to Jamaica. The internet
My
may-
internet
may be
wouldn't
too
allow
bad.
me even.
Yeah, it's too bad. And it's too damn bad.
It has refused. You'll go watch on your own. You know, it has refused.
I'm good. I'm good. I don't
Share
need to see
the
her.
screen, the internet.
I don't need to see her walk around Jamaica no more. I'm good.
Yeah, shout out to her. Says he doesn't know anybody. You don't know the Mwang.
We don't. Nobody knows that lady.
Why?
Nobody knows that lady. We only knew because we only knew we only knew of her because of her goopy ass brother. That's when it was how we got to know her goopy ass. These goopy ass
I won't
these,
share.
these goopy ass YouTubers. Nobody knows these goopy YouTube motherfuckers. Nobody knows these goofy. And Africa's a big deal because Africans get fame on YouTube. They're like, I'm
Shout
on
out to them.
YouTube.
Shout out to them.
Who who gives a shit about you being on YouTube?
Yeah, let me. I'm not in the quality. Let's see.
Here. Hey guys, and there's a plane passing by. All doing well. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much. It's coming back to watch my videos. In case you're new here, you're welcome. And so in case you're new here, guys, please subscribe, give the video a like, and leave a comment.
We're not supporting you. Not here on Bliss. You guys go watch her video on YouTube.
I don't watch that
This is
damn
not a
shit. I can't watch
content.
that. I can't watch that goofy shit.
What she's doing in Jamaica. Good luck to her. You know, you
She lives in Jamaica now, Joe, but she
see
lives
how the
there.
university. Oh, she
Yeah, she moved to Jamaica. She lives in Jamaica.
you know, she should have taken me with her only to find my husband. Only.
What is it, Jamaican? Or, is it Jamaican or South Africa? Which one is it, goddammit? Is it Jamaican?
You see the same way you say, the same way. All of them two are mine.
Same way we do.
All of them.
Oh, okay.
Jamaica. All of them.
Okay, I got you. I hear you.
To continue.
I hear you. That's what's up. That's what's up.
As it gets continue. Yesterday, the Malawi vice president and who died on the reason why they didn't confirm literally, it was not visible on their radar. It lost the radar and all.
You see the Malawians. They ain't ask other African countries to come help them. That's what I'm talking about, the disconnect. They say, oh, can the United States or the United Kingdom come help us find that vice president wreckage? They don't see this the disconnect. Then these other Africans don't ask other Africans to help. They run right to the white man every time. White daddy.
Pardon?
I said, this is the disconnect with these puppet ass niggas in Africa. Instead of running other African nations for help, ask other African nations for help. Every one of these puppet niggas always, hey, white daddy, can you help me, white daddy? So Malawi ran to the UK and the United States to help them find the wreckage of the vice president's crash and help them recover the bodies. They'll never go to no other African nation. These African nations never go to each other. It's always white daddy, can you come help us, please? Can you help us? We your baby, we your children. White daddy, help us. Can you help us, United States, United Kingdom? Can you help us, please, white daddy? Every time. It's like, shit, these boot-licking ass cowardly niggas, boy. Same boot-licking shit.
Well, we watch Joe Mosquito. Is that could be something planned? Because there's no how is a whole and understanding the Africa policy value themselves, like, you know, the plane must be checked before. No way. These are mysterious deaths. Something And of course, we can't get it from the mainstream media. And only they or him can say of the vice president. Probably the vice president was not agreeing to president, and it could be, it's always something leading to something, you know.
Had to get the whole connection
Next
what
to
was
you
going
to
on.
get rid of you. They get people, the closest friends to you, to get
Yeah, that's what they do.
fully, so that they can, so that they can, when known what was going to happen, you know, because details already got also right now in Malawi. Shout out to Deputy Governor. He's saying that something must to be. Africans are waking up. That is one thing I believe. And while John Mosquito says he was the vice president, right? Yes, not the president. That was the vice.
Here's the vice president.
That was on Monday evening on a plane crash. But to the Germans who are kicking out the foreigners. Look at the history of German. It is literally brutal. One of the countries that they did colonize, that is Namibia. And we know how, especially the land ownership, 70% of. So the reason why we have, let's say, Namibians, number one, is to seek for greener pastures, because opportunities back in the continent have taken them all. When you and say that my forefathers came here, literally the way they have managed to, you know, destroy. That is what most of Africans do believe. We don't know what really happened in Africa, despite us not, you know, us being told they came as. We're not told. And shout out to Kamlesh. Kamlesh yesterday was traumatized.
Traumatized from what?
We were talking about the zoos, which topic?
About the what?
Jam.
Internet.
The
Goddamn
zoos, the
internet.
human zoos.
Oh, the human zoo. He didn't know nothing about the human zoo?
He did an
He did
article
her.
yesterday. I think it was on TikTok. If a 7-year-old girl who was on the
Oh, I can't really give it this
Belgium
goddamn
human
internet.
zoo. We'll get rid of it, kids. Calm down. Don't get mad. Don't.
What happened with the Belgian
He saw
girl?
so Kamlesh saw an article who was on the Belgium human zoos, where we had two young girl, you know, and went to the history of Belgium back in Congo. I saw, and personally I couldn't even watch it, but it was so heartbreaking. The laws and the command of King Leopold.
Yeah.
That was so crazy. You know, I couldn't even watch that. And you still want to smile with white people. I can't.
Wicked and evil.
When the Belgians arrived in Congo, when they were to farm wheat, one of the farmers had not produced a 7-year-old boy because he did not
Chopped his hand off for hunger.
That trauma, so emotional. It was crazy, but crazy, and it's always the audacity of them coming to the African continent and acting all entitled. worldwide they do this because we have not understood our history. No Namibians, majority, the indigenous Namibia. If you want to check, literally the people who are living a very good life,
The white people.
Namibians themselves, trust me, it's the politicians.
Yeah, so with the black politicians,
They're not,
but not the Namibian people. The Namibian people impoverished. They got white Germans that has never left owning all the land in Namibia, Joby.
exactly. So let me share this video to continue. The rest of it where it shall remain, I'll share the link right here and crazy, and I'll share the video of where we have Germans chanting leave their country and go home. But what about you?
Yeah, they won't leave. They won't leave. They won't leave. They won't leave Africa. They're now Africans, Joby. Those Germans in Namibia are now Africans. That's the shit they'll tell you.
Funny, because when Africa stayed there, majority of the people are going there because they need jobs. Maybe the coon ones and the super indoctrinated Africa, someone who's in their proper mind, nobody is literally going to stay in Germany. Desperation they have because of the leadership we have in Africa.
Exactly.
And telling me to leave your country, I didn't come to stay. But when you leave, and then you're gonna act all some type of. It's crazy. It's up. Correct. We can't keep on smiling with these people.
Well, they expect to steal the world, Joby, and leave you fucked up.
Yeah, a country of great beauty, rich in land and natural resources.
President was married a white woman. Is this Namibia?
Yeah, that's Namibia, Joby.
President.
That's Namibia.
Yeah, because the country is rich in diamonds also. And so
Africa's rich in everything, Joby.
The size of Germany,
Africa.
Namibia.
They're twice the size of Germany, right? Twice the size of Germany.
Million people.
Twice the size. All the Africans living in shacks and shit.
Colony has one of the biggest income gaps in the world.
The biggest incomes in the country. Our very dear own Namibians, the same black people, the people enriching them, even back in the goddamn. I can't come to your country, even live, but I'm also a slave to you.
Yeah.
Beyond crazy, beyond slavery, where people will say slavery is over.
No, never is it.
Not. Oh my God. You know, you should mind your business. Literally. God damn.
White minority.
Hi, Green. Nice to see you. A shout to
white minority.
Sir.
West Africa still own the lion's share of Namibia. The scars left by the brutality of Germany's colonial raid. In 1908, Germany carried out the first genocide. 3,000 Herero and Nama was systematically killed by
don't forget, Joby.
South Africa in 1990.
Don't forget, Joby, that Tanzania was a German colony before they lost the war, and the Tanzanians wiped these white people ass out. Don't forget, they also colonized Tanzania. The Germans did before the British got there.
The wealth generated country's natural resources.
This is the image. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I see this,
What's to make you
how
angry?
they have gone digging, how they have gone digging, finding resources and stealing. Just look at this.
Yeah, that's what made them wealthy.
Worse than this.
Yeah. Africans are not telling to leave, but that day's gonna come.
Very mad.
That day's gonna come. They won't be getting the fuck out of Africa.
Country's colonial legacy
You think gonna have it?
frequent.
We let these
Protests
goofy
against the country's
niggas
colonial
wear these European outfits, these fake black politicians. While the people don't have nothing, all the land is still in white people's hands who stole it. They didn't ever pay nobody. This is stolen land that made these white people in Namibia wealthy, while the Africans in Namibia are impoverished on their own land. Same shit they wanted to do in Kenya and all throughout Africa. You get it? And you want to worship their fake God. Sound crazy as shit.
Shout out to mad, but it's so sad to see Africans being exploited like.
That's the right term, exploited.
You get 200. You get $2, which is literally like I don't know, $2 out of you. Out of you. It's not like me. Can you imagine me digging something? And this is the problem again when you talk of our resources. I'm literally digging diamonds, but I have no want to put food on my table. And if I go to the tell me it's $2, I'm gonna say yes, because I don't know the value of this part.
Just like digging up the gold, just like digging up the gold in Western Kenya, where you gave you $2 and the gold is worth $2,000.
Where my dad comes from, minutes walk, there's exploitation of gold happening there. We were checking how much a gram, that was 2 weeks, I think. Literally the cost of gold. It's crazy. But shout out to Vin. Vin also says, I'm quite good for Germany. I'm so sorry, Vin. I'm really, really sorry. Take heart. I swear, it's life. But take heart. Happens for you, not to you. Kwa sidhani yani like shida for no reason, like, or the pain you're going. I'm really sorry. Take heart, and everything's gonna be okay. Take heart. I've even done a song for her. It's now on YouTube. You can put it down, then I'll play it as we get closer to wrap it up. But let me continue a little bit of this, and then the internet, your best friend. And he also says, can you imagine the kind of trauma that can pass generation? Exactly. And that's what I was reading the quote of yesterday. I was saying trauma that your parents pass to you, or the, because if I look at most of African people, and I was saying this, mostly sad, okay, and I mean it, sad. Okay, they pass these generational traumas because they needed to heal, okay, and I feel like for us, this generation, so many things, what our parents to made us go over literally because they wanted to, because trauma they have been passed on
Yeah,
to
your parents didn't know anything. They passed the trauma from the grandparents.
generations of, like, you know,
Yeah.
that you stop beating your children, you're gonna pass the same to your children. So you have to break the generational curse. That's what we call it. And in Germany too, I've been there 3 times. Yeah, and they don't want them there. The Germans are saying you need to live out of the country. Foreigners, we don't need you here. Something about it. Actually, not just we say all of you. Chinese, Indians, we don't care. Wherever clan you come, if you came from, you need to go back. It's not going to happen anytime soon. So long as we is not providing employment, and then you see a Mzungu coming to open a. There's no I'm gonna go against a Mzungu who has given me a job while my. So until things are actually put well and put correctly, indoctrinated mindset-wise, until equality, that's how it's going to happen. And the Malians supporting their juntas because the people's needs are actually adhered to. It's not I'm here to serve. And this way you can see people backing because the people can see an African as a Burkina Faso, as a person, I am that is doing. So why shouldn't I back him up? But this is not going to happen until we also as a people realize what we just started. Justice we keep on calling upon is never going to work upon us. Literally, is not for us. It's for the Mzungu. It's just a puppet who's just funded and does not. No curse, Joby, just trauma. Curse is that really think you need pink Jesus. I don't get you. Of course, the phrases we just spoken about the phrases. It's trauma. Can't we call it generational curses? But it's not really as it's trauma. You know, it's just a term to emphasize. Let me share this again as we get to continue.
Power to the workers.
Investors.
We don't even know if Namibia belongs to Namibia.
The secret.
Exactly, Namibia, and also I think it was in who came over in the country, took over the fishing spot. Literally took over all the fishing.
The Africans always act weak. Africans always, I need white people to help me. I need people to help me and hurt. You know, parasitical people.
To light.
$29 million transferred from Namibia to.
Under threat. In 2022, the number of rhinos.
The Chinese are coming.
A rhino is worth.
Now the Chinese are coming and stealing shit. Rhinos. Africa's wildlife.
The city of Swakopmund is located at the edge of the desert on the Atlantic. Typical African city, with its neo-Baroque build. German street. And
all German styles, actually. German street.
It's like a little Germany.
All German.
Old German style.
Like a little Germany in Africa.
Old buildings and they try and keep the style similar so that it creates.
I know. Vane also says, says we are forgetting that Kenya is also a republic of China. It is a country where Africans are. You can see even Jamaica invaded by Chinese. You know,
it's worse than Jamaica. It's worse than Jamaica. It's worse than Jamaica.
It is an agenda.
Of course, it's an agenda.
This is an agenda. They're not just coming here for.
Not coming to be your buddy. They're not coming to be your friend. It's coming to take over.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Understand?
Sylvia Kleinstuber is of
Well, you got the Germans down there. Got the Germans down there with showing you in Namibia today, saying that they're Namibians. The Germans. But the African is too weak to kick these motherfuckers out of the country that's stolen their own land. They're too goddamn weak. They're too boot-licking, too cowardly to kick these people out of their goddamn country. But you got the Germans kicking their ass out of Germany. Get your black ass out of here. They come to your country, build a whole street. What you say, Joby?
My tab, goddamn. Oh, so I'll close my tab, but I'll chat. Basically, it shows the poverty side of the brutality of Germany and what they react of it today, which we can see, and also how the in Namibia and how they own majority of the land. Majority of the lands. This is how they are chatting. You know, these foreigners out.
You don't hear the Namibians talking about throw the white man out. You hear the Namibians in the streets talking about throw these white people out who stole their land. Where the Namibians at saying any of that shit? They're not. They're sitting in poverty. Oh, you know, things are bad. You know, white man stole everything. Things are fucked up, but you know.
In your own country, you might hunting Muzungu out. You might end up in country, you know, because how many cases do we see of assaulted by these Indians and Chinese, but they still got. But you as an African, you're gonna have to pay probably some fine. In the money, you know, the prison belongs to you. We were talking about
all right
yesterday on the Black Kings frequency. How this is a business that has been going on, and I'm glad I understood that's on our. They do this, how they ensure there is a number of youths who are going to the target expected, you know. And Africans, we can't. They call again the scramble for Africa, literally. We can't look our very own leaders. Shout out to that Muzungu again. I'll give. You think we are the problem? Your elites are the problem. It's so true. We've been politically blinded. We've been educational-wise blinded. Thinking when you get the degrees, the PhD, it's not enough. Go get the masters. But you're going to get the village as your own leader. Make that make sense. In your assets, literally, for you to study and get a job on the top class. If you can't be a coon, if you don't have the money, we can't continue living like this. This is what
Yeah, the boiling point.
Literally, political generational trauma, miseducation trauma, you know, and it has to all. There's no way my kids. I'd rather be arrested. There's no way my kids. There's no way I'd rather die without any. Watch my kids getting miseducated. If things are not going to change, I'm okay.
It's for you to educate. It's for you to educate your kids, Joby, not the state. It's for you to educate your children, not the state. Then you even though you take them to school, you come back and educate your children. You would teach them what's real.
You know, I wish we really, if we really to introduce Afrocentric schools, if this
it's gonna be hard. Don't be hard. White man don't want that Afrocentric school.
I'm glad for someone like the show of Iwaton. Kamlesh was saying that we do not teaching children about mother tongue in schools. Mother tongue. And it's crazy when people don't believe me. They think, but I've done exams written on my business. I became the last person in class, literally. And I'm seeing exams, they're all written in mother tongue. I'm like, I can't understand anything. Subject, I got literally 100%. Last person, I remember we were 35 children in class, and I was the last forced to study mother tongue by force. I was forced to literally able to pass exams. So we do not really need that. That is you trying me.
No, you don't need it.
Tribalism, you know, that is you get is controlling African people in politics. That are teaching mother tongue. Whatever we have in Kenya that shuts down, we need to restart. We need to actually sit on the. We need to sit at the table, not on the table. We need
at the table
as a as a
of course.
We need us
but
to discuss the type
of
education.
But Africa hasn't changed its education. Africa's education is the education of the colonizer. There's no African country that's changed its education. Not one. Not one.
It is crazy. But anyway. John was going to say it's Joby in the words of Brother Keith. Like, you know, duh. That phrase stuck in my head. Me too, man. Shout out to Keith. With the PhDs that's causing the problems in Africa, just ask him. Most of the people we have in these government systems are not educated. Governor. Our governor was accused of certificates for nothing, you know, but he still ended up being a governor. Trying to be brought.
He's accused of what?
Court. Nothing was.
I was accused of?
The perpetual things. Yeah. You know, because can you steal better? Who is the greatest thief right here? Can you just be injustice to the people, injustice? Okay, that's I think the PhD you require. Politician, just be a puppet. Okay, just brutalize person, and you're good to go. Come on.
It's gonna take the youth.
This has been the Pan-African. Yeah.
And youth are rising up. That's what they're scared. They got to put something on. It's gonna take the youth.
Yeah.
The youth.
Yes, but yeah, this is why we wrap it. The Iwaton and catch up what she's talking about on for
Let's pop.
today. We
Let's
are
pop.
hoping to restore if our internet shall be connected.
Find out. We got to change this internet. Yeah, we got to find out if the new guy ever to work. I'm ready. We got to get rid of this internet.
Yeah.
This internet sucks.
Family peace. Thank you so much for tuning in. Vin, thank you so much for tuning in. Friend, I'm really sorry about that. Take heart. And that to everyone who also followed us for the first time, thank you so much. Much love. The Tubonge Show.
All the way the Black Fire Radio.